Patrick, an elderly man, sits alone in his trailer listening to a romantic song on the radio while drinking liquor. The song triggers a memory of a young woman looking into his car during a rainstorm. A heavy storm begins outside, echoing his memory. He also observes a vial of clear liquid. Patrick initially ignores a knock at his door, but persistent knocking and a woman's plea lead him to open it. He finds a drenched young woman who requests a ride to town. A drenched woman arrives at Patrick's trailer late at night, explaining only that she ran. Patrick offers her a towel, which she refuses, needing only to get to town. He explains that his car is broken and bus service is unavailable. Patrick apologizes for the delay in answering the door, citing mischievous children. He offers to let the woman dry her wet sweater. She wants to use his phone, but he questions her claim of swimming at a distant beach, noticing her muddy feet. Patrick offers a tired woman tea in a seat. She refuses the tea, requesting a cigarette and then a taxi, revealing she is staying nearby but doesn't want to walk in the stormy weather. Patrick realizes she is not a local because the swimming season is over and such storms only occur in summer. A woman asks Patrick for a phone. He offers her money for a payphone instead. He explains the payphone's location is inaccessible at night due to locked gates. Patrick notes the local residents are fearful, mirroring his own apprehension. The woman, grateful, begins to leave, but Patrick points out she must wait until the park reopens. A woman agrees to wait for her clothes to dry. She explores the room, questioning Patrick, who reveals his coastal upbringing and city relocation. She discovers feminine items and reveals her own unemployment, noting their shared bad luck. Patrick quit his job as an electrician after a shocking accident involving a light socket. He believes people are drawn to danger, citing skydiving as an example. A woman found a locket with a lock of hair. Patrick, pondering humanity's attraction to risk, questions the woman's logic. Her evasive responses and claim of being a first-time visitor, despite Patrick's sense of familiarity, raise his suspicions. He takes her locket and suggests a shower, noticing her shivering. She complies, retreating to the bathroom, where she examines herself in the mirror. A woman showering notices muddy, bloody water draining away. She panics as Patrick knocks, offering a towel. The water clears, and her forehead appears clean in the mirror. Patrick offers a woman soup in a sweater, revealing it belonged to a previous girlfriend, but assuring her he is single. The woman, admitting to being alone and struggling, describes herself as independent but prone to self-destructive behavior. Patrick is surprised by her self-awareness, contrasting it with the typical tendency of women to blame others. Her offer to stay late to lock gates alarms Patrick, particularly after noticing her earring. She takes the soup to the couch but doesn't eat it, instead inquiring about Patrick's sleep. He reveals insomnia and nightmares stemming from aging, contrasting with his childhood's easy sleep. He washes a pot, noticing the water's bloody appearance. Patrick contemplates the unsettling blurring of nightmares and reality, causing intense fear and a desire to escape. A lightning strike prompts the woman to question her presence in the locked park, a question Patrick shares. Patrick hears a knock at the door and questions a woman about her visit, but she denies telling anyone she was coming. When he opens the door, nobody is there. It is stormy outside. Children from a trailer park tease the man by knocking and running. A woman observes him, questioning if he locked the door. Patrick secretly takes out a vial. The woman then pours soup into his boots. A power outage darkens the trailer. Patrick uses a flashlight and suspects someone is above them. He believes a fallen tree may have caused the outage, extending their stay. He checks outside but hesitates to wear his soup-filled boots. The woman feels uncomfortable. A woman admitted to having scary thoughts and feeling embarrassed. Patrick reassured her she could leave at any time. He then went to check the circuit breakers, followed by the woman using a flashlight. Patrick recounts a childhood fear related to his father in a power outage while examining a relay box. A woman discovers what she initially believes to be blood on a hammer, but it disappears upon closer inspection. She then observes injuries on Patrick's back and offers to help. While searching for a missing earring in her bathroom cabinet, she finds it among other items. She drops the earring down the drain. Fearful, she discovers the shower curtain hides nothing. Patrick reminisces about a car. A woman announcing her departure is urged by Patrick to stay and play cards. He possesses her earring, a fact she discovered while searching his belongings, leading to an argument and her insistence on leaving and retrieving her key to go home. Patrick, confused by the woman's fear and accusations, offered her hospitality. She wrongly accused him of locking her in and demanded the key, only to discover the door was unlocked. Embarrassed, she remained, and Patrick jokingly suggested a peculiar game involving alcohol and footwear. A woman smiles, prompting Patrick to wonder if he knows her. She suggests older people see similarities in women, all facing struggles and escaping something. While playing a game, Patrick tells jokes about his neighbors, and the woman reveals she's been avoiding her problems and drinking. She had previously mentioned the beach. He lied about a sweater. He met his late wife at a gas station, buying her chips. He initially thought she was homeless. They sat together in silence. She died from an overdose. He hasn't had visitors in a long time and is glad she is there because her presence makes him feel alive. A woman notices a lipstick stain on her glass, increasing her suspicions. A storm begins and Patrick goes outside. The woman discovers a vibrating phone in a back room near a dead woman. Terrified, she attempts to escape through a window using a hammer she initially believed to be bloody. However, the hammer appears bloody again, forcing her to try the door. She encounters Patrick, who subdues and binds her, then forces her to drink an unknown liquid. She struggles, but Patrick drags her to the bedroom and throws her onto the bed next to the lifeless woman. As she desperately tries to free her hands and escape through a small window, Patrick begins to monologue about the woman lying there. She went to a stranger's house late at night after requesting a ride in chips. He believes her situation is a result of her choices, not fate. A woman is losing consciousness after Patrick admitted to giving her a lethal banned substance. He describes a previous murder, recalling a woman's rib tattoo, but not her face. He boasts about 2 killings in one night, believing he'll remain undetected. Patrick claims sin is a myth and that a conscience can be disregarded. As the woman passes out, Patrick, witnessing a woman's death, remembers a past beach incident. He then discovers a tattoo, realizing she is the woman he murdered years earlier. Patrick, in a nightmare, is surrounded by the women he murdered, who taunt him. He then experiences terrifying darkness, punctuated by his father's ventilator sounds. He awakens bloodied and despairing. Patrick hallucinates being surrounded by women he victimized. Police arrive, prompting him to drink a vial's contents. The hallucination ends, revealing it was all a dream. He opens the door to find children fleeing. He discovers he's consumed the solution, laughs, and locks the door. Shortly after, he falls to the floor. This film's slow pace and focus on unspoken details will appeal to attentive viewers. Close-ups of characters' faces emphasize that actions, not fate, determine outcomes. The end. Subscribe for more movies like this. Thank you for watching.